What you should know. Brought to you by TWiB in the morning.
And this morning on this special Black History Month edition of What You Should Know, who you should know is the great educator, the great activist, and as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. commonly calls her, the mother of the movement, Septima Clark. She was born in Charleston, South Carolina, the second of 8 children. Her father was born into slavery, and her mother, who lived and was educated in Haiti. When she couldn't afford to go to college, she got her teaching license after graduating high school, and Queen Mother Clark would begin what would be a 40-year career of teaching at the age of 18 in 1916. She would marry and become a mom while also continuing professional development, studying in the summers at Columbia University and at Atlanta University. And when her husband passed away in 1925, she would send her son to live with his grandparents, and she would earn her BA from Benedict College and her master's from what is now called Hampton University. She was deeply committed to her profession, even in the face of overt racism and prejudice. In 1916, when she realized she couldn't teach in Charleston because she was Black, she began teaching in Johns Island, South Carolina. When she was faced with giving up her membership to the NAACP because of a 1956 state law, she moved to Tennessee and became the director of education at Highlander Folk School and stayed active in NAACP. With a loan from that school, Queen Mother Clark founded the first citizenship school in 1957. Citizenship schools taught literacy to Blacks who had never gone to school to allow them to practice skills like filling out driver's license forms or reading the newspaper, reading the Constitution and signing their name so that they could register and go vote, and even opening a bank account. By 1970, there were 200 citizenship schools with nearly 10,000 teachers. She inspired and taught many of the heroes and sheroes we know in the civil rights movement. Rosa Parks attended a workshop given by Septima Clark, and 4 months later, she refused to give up her seat in Montgomery. When Dr. King won the Nobel Prize, it was Septima Clark he had join him at the ceremony. She was a feminist and spoke to the National Organization of Women in 1958 about the shared struggle of white women and Black women against male domination, and called the sexism of the men in the civil rights movement one of the weaknesses of the movement. She continued her activism and passion for education even in retirement. She won back pay and her pension from South Carolina in 1976 because of their refusal to retain her because of her membership in the NAACP. And at 80 years old, she ran, won, and served on the Charleston School Board. Today is Thursday, February 6th, and for this Black History Month edition of What You Should Know, Septima Clark is who you should know.